We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. From his end zone, here's Isaiah Rodgers. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set it. Known for what could be a very physical game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
So, first and 10 now from the 30. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, New England.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Hunt brings it in left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Throw again is May. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's May again. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. May to throw again. Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
What's that? What's that?
May to the air once more. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 1, second and goal.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
On play action, here's May. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So following the touchdown, Borregamas is back to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Raider first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. That is caught just wide on the RPO. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
In motion, that's Thornton. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Now a 3rd and 2.
Corey, 70. Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Turn 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
In motion, that's Thornton. Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
On the jump.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Steady.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
All
10.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Five.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Has completed to Douglas. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Throwing is May. He's got it at the 3. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 2nd down, it's May. That one taken in to Mario Douglas. Touchdown, New England.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cougar 19. Panther Street. Panther Street.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion, that's Thornton.
60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A 5 set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street.
Has some room inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
Now, for the point after. He's got it. And the Raiders are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Raiders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. To throw now, May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long. To throw is May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Complete to Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
May to throw on second down. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point, up and good. And the Patriots will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Las Vegas.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Throwing now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and 5. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll look to throw yet again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Raiders cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
60 by 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Pat to 60. Pat to 60. Steady.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Lightning 18. Panthers.
He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Vegas.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
He'll step up and run.
First down.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the
18
2-point
Cardinals. 18
conversion.
Cardinals. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneers.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Raiders 18.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Maybe a little early for this here in the 3rd quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Gun, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Henderson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Ready, what's that? You're on the ball.
Here's May. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Late. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
7.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
1st and 10.
Yes, sir.
Throwing is May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Throw again is May. To the middle, it's cut. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
36 yards.
What a big play there for New England. 36 yards.
1st and 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
May to the air once more. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 11-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Here's May again. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll run with Henderson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing now is May. Over the top. He's got it. Hot Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Pats will extend this third quarter lead.
28, Raiders 18. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Warriors 70. 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the air once more on second down. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Raider first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
19 Charger. 60 Eagles.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
70.
He'll get this out to the left flat. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 42-yard line.
Cougar 19 Lion. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 1st down and 1 shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
On the set. 19 tight. 19.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready. Ready. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
They put Ryman in motion. Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Raiders first down.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A gain of 2.
77
Brings up second and 8 at the Patriots' 16-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking.
Ready?
Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And that is caught, they say, out of bounds. Out of bounds. Throw took him beyond the sideline. And they're going to turn the ball over on downs.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. There's Pat Mannigan, another catch. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Here's 1st and 10.
Where was that? Vinny, what's that?
Run out of the gun. They're going to run with Henderson. Has an opening. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing right. It's taken in, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties.
He's in! Touchdown, Raiders. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. You're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Raiders 25.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Hey, what's up?
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's across midfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
That's good for Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here. Crazy! Crazy!
On the ground, here is Henderson. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
At the 21-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Again, it's Henderson. Into space. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll drop to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, New England. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Dragon 60. 70, 19, Charger, 19, Charger, come 19, come now.
Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But In this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Back on lead. Get it. 7 times. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. Inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Wide open. It's Brown. He's got it. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
To throw on 1st down is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
Hey, what's up? Hey, come with me, come with me.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds.
It's a gain of 22
He's over 100
yards.
receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a 1st down to boot.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. To throw now. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2.
Their own 2-yard line.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to 60, back to 60. Here we go, strike. 70 Lions.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Ready? 79, Panther 6.
Throw again from his own end zone. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day...
Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. That is the danger of the play calling down there, Greg. Try to stretch it out, can't get there, and it's going to cost them 2 points.
Most often, Mike, anytime you're backed up, the idea is to try to get the running back running downhill at the defense. For that exact reason, he got bounced out wide. They were able to string the play out towards the sideline, and it results in the safety.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Patriots. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.